Well, good evening, everybody. It's very late. Sorry, East Coast friends. Um, just a really crazy day. Just got home from dinner with some friends at their house, which is always an interesting thing to me when I'm trying to pay attention to being healthy. So, okay, I'll just talk about what I did this morning. So this morning I baked that sweet potato last night, but I didn't eat it. And so this morning I did two kind of big round slices of sweet potato, heated that up, and then had it over the top of mixed greens that were already washed. So that made it really easy. And I used some pear sweetened vinegar to use as a dressing for the salad. So I sort of had a breakfast lunch for breakfast salad. When we were in California one year, we ran into a restaurant that was along the ocean, and for breakfast they served a salad that had a little bit of chopped up bacon and fried egg on it, and it was their breakfast salad. So this was my version, and that's what I had for breakfast, and it was very good. And then I planned ahead because I knew I was going to be traveling to my mom's for the day. So I took, I always have something in my car, and there are the Lara bars that only have 2 ingredients or 3 ingredients, have no sugar. They just have a type of fruit like date, or I think date's the main thing. One had banana in it, and some sort of nut, and that's all they are. So they're either 2 or 3 ingredients. So those are pretty healthy. So I always have something in case I can't find something healthy to eat in Okanagan, which sometimes that happens. And I took a big thing of seltzer water, so I made sure I had my water, and so pretty easy day. Ate an apple and then had my Lara bar on the way home, because I knew I was going to have dinner. So then we had a big dinner. So going to other people's house for dinner, there were 7 of us, and I did not cook anything, so I just sort of had to wing it a little bit. Didn't have any bread, had more salad than probably everybody else, and had a small serving of their meal, which was pretty much meat. So she's a pretty healthy cook, so I'm not too worried about it. And then everybody got a serving of dessert because we were all sitting around the table. And so I had one bite of this plum tart, and then I gave the rest away. So I felt pretty good about that. As far as exercise, I was up and down the stairs a lot and packing things. So I got some weights in today, but also I did 9,000 steps. So I didn't quite make my 10,000 steps. So it made me think about, how do I get exercise into the beginning or the middle of the day? And it made me go back to my time blocks. And I was thinking that starting tomorrow, I'm going to block that out so that I get at least half of my steps in before I start working, and then half after, so that it's not such a big deal to try to catch up by the end of the day. Because I found all week, when I'm looking back now, going into Friday, that pretty much every day I was getting my exercise pretty late in the day, and I haven't been falling asleep very fast, and I think it's because I'm exercising late in the day, because usually I sleep better than I have been. So that's it. This is day 4 of the Here's to Our Health Challenge. And I'd love some tips. Thanks a lot for those of you who've been sending me messages about healthy or at least clean foods to eat. And would love feedback on how you're managing to get your exercise in during a busy day, and what you are doing for exercise. So I would love to hear some of your ideas about what you're doing for your 30-day goal. And so we can do this together. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.